GM, everybody. My name is OX Simple Farmer. I'm the founder of Clutch.Market. And I want to take a second this morning to dive into everything regarding Clutch.Market on Apechain and explain to you why you should actually mint a Clutch Puppy on Apechain and explain some of the utility that goes along with the platform and give you guys a sneak peek at the UI and the platform, which is launching this Monday on Apechain. Before I get started, just want to say none of this is financial advice and definitely do your own research. All right, let's dive in. So this is the UI for Clutch.Market on Apechain. The first thing we want to do is log in at the top. We're agreeing to the terms and conditions. Going to make sure you're not gambling from a region where it's not legal, and you want to make sure that you are old enough to participate in this kind of website. So just to go through the basics, on the main page of the platform, you're seeing several markets that come in from Polymarket. So what we're doing here is we're actually sourcing live data from Polymarket to give the users the ability to parlay the bets that you usually see on Polymarket. This is something that only exists on Clutch.Market. It's fully proprietary. So what you want to do is if you want to craft your first bet, you want to select one of the bets that you see coming in from Polymarket. These numbers you see here are your potential payouts, essentially multipliers, and you have to combine at least two. So you can do 2, 3, 4, 5, or as many as you wish up to the limit of liquidity in the pool. So say, for example, you think that XRP will dip to $1.90 in May. You select yes, potentially get a 5.13 payout. And I want to combine that with sports events. As you can see, we have all the sports. We have everything from NFL, rugby, baseball, basketball, both college and professional, boxing, cricket, MMA, football, tennis, everything. Clutch.Market is fully prepared. So I'm going to select basketball. I'm going to select NBA. I'm a fan of the NBA, and I'm actually going to do a player prop. So this is betting on how many points a player will score in a game. So I'm going to go to Nikola Jokic. The over-under for rebounds for Jokic is set at 13.5. So I think that's probably an over, considering that it's a game 7 coming up, and I get 1.77 odds if I'm correct. So I'm going to select this. And you can see that this pick is now in my cart, my little dashboard here. So I'm going to go to place bet. I'm going to select the amount I want to bet, and it'll show me here my potential payout. So I'm betting 2 Ape, and Clutch.Market is, of course, playable in Apecoin and Ape USD on Apechain. And I'm going to select place bet. And I just confirm this transaction in my wallet. So one of the cool things about Clutch is that it's actually an NFT generator. So every single bet that you create is going to generate an NFT receipt for you. So that's the proof of your bet. That proves that you're the owner. And there we go. Bet is successful. So to touch base on why you should mint a Clutch Puppy, the other side of this platform, in other words, if you're not the bettor, if you want to stake in the platform and pay out bettors and also earn yield from bettors who lose their bets, essentially, you're going to want to deposit liquidity. This is the Clutch Bank. In order to participate in Clutch Bank, you actually have to own a Clutch Puppy NFT. So definitely make sure and mint one of those before they're out. Only up to 2,222 people can deposit on the Clutch.Market, and we've seen really nice APYs for users who've deposited on the platform. So if I want to deposit, I'm going to press 1. So I'm depositing 1/8 into the platform. And I'm going to confirm with my smart wallet. Press enter here. And I do have a Clutch Puppy in this wallet. So this is why I was able to successfully deposit here. And here it's showing my liquidity that's deposited. This is the liquidity unlock countdown. So after 30 days, I'm able to withdraw my liquidity as well as any profits. If I go over here to my dashboard, I can see the bet that I just made. See it here. So this is my Parlay NFT being read here by the UI. And the cool thing is with the Parlay NFTs, you'll actually be able to trade these and sell your bets before they expire on Clutch Marketplace, which is going to be our OTC peer-to-peer desk. It's the first OTC peer-to-peer marketplace on Apechain. And again, it's only going to be accessible for people who hold a Clutch Puppy NFT. So definitely make sure and get one, guys, so you can use our whole product line on Apechain. We have many additional things coming as well. On the platform, you'll also be able to see your stats. You'll be able to see how much you won or lost. And you can see the NFTs, specifically the Clutch puppies that you have in your wallet, as you can see here. And it's actually reading the traits as well. And this will give you a rough idea of how our NFT marketplace will look as well. And that'll be Clutch Marketplace. An important thing to remember with Clutch is that, again, this is a decentralized parlay platform. So again, if you are staking on the platform, you earn yield when people lose bets. When people win bets, you, as well as everybody else in the liquidity pool, has to pay people out. So it's a pretty interesting paradigm, and it should create for a lot of fun situations and strategy, especially when it comes time for users to trade bets before they expire, right? Because technically, you could create a bet now based on an outcome that happens next year. The odds could change in the meantime, and you could potentially list your bet and sell it for a profit on Clutch Marketplace before that bet even expires. So on the UI, we also have a live chat, and this is just for anybody who's on Apechain who wants to chat here as well and talk about their bets, supporting the community here a little bit. This is how it works, and this pretty much explains how our platform works. It's powered by something I invented called the DPP, or the Decentralized Parlay Platform, and this is essentially where I've taken odds directly from Polymarket as well as FanDuel and fed them into the platform so that users can create parlay bets on them. And these are all the rules. Our platform is actually powered by AI. So we're not using a traditional oracle the way Polymarket does. We use an AI oracle. It's powered by Perplexity. And what this means is that essentially AI is deciding the outcome if you're a winner or a loser with your bet. And if you go on your dashboard, you can actually select this. Once your bet is completed, you can select here to send it to AI for grading. And you'll actually see in real time what the AI decided and why it decided it. If you disagree with the outcome, you can select the challenge, the parlay, and then it'll go up for manual review, of course. Another portion of our platform is Apes Predict. And Apes Predict is also really cool because Apes Predict is a traditional predictions market like you see on Polymarket, but it's like Polymarket combined with Pump Fun. So anybody can go on Apes Predict and actually create their own market here. And you can also bet on other markets. As you can see here, people have already started to bet on some of the competitions with May Madness, the Final Four between G's and Rillas, for example. Let me go ahead and connect my wallet, and I can show you guys how this platform works as well. And so this is just the start of what we're building on Apechain. We will be long-term builders on Apechain, and we're really glad to be interacting with the community. So once you go here, you're going to select Start Your Own Market on top, and you can create a market for literally anything that has a binary outcome. So for example, if I want to bet, will Spencer change his PFP in the next 30 days? And so this is one of the Apechain leaders, Spencer. So I'm going to say yes or no. Category, I'm going to select other. And in the time, I'm going to put 06, 07, 617, 2025, 59. So what you're setting here is the time when no more new bets are allowed, and you're setting the time when the market actually expires. So when the final decision is being made. And here you can also upload an image, and you can add a creator address. So let me just add a random image here. We'll just get a Clutch puppy in here. And then once I do this, my market will be created and it'll be live for anybody to bet on. The cool thing about this is when you create your own market, you actually earn 10% of the fees generated for your market. And those fees come from the losing pool. So if the losing pool ends up getting a lot of volume, there's a solid potential that you could actually make a lot of money. And let's go back to Apes Predict so I can show you guys that market is now posted. And there you go. Will Spencer changes PFP in the next 30 days, and now people can actively place bets on this market. So yeah, this is the start of everything that we've built on Apechain. Like I said, we still have a lot more things we're working on. Clutch.Market is not just a predictions market. It is both a decentralized parlay platform, a predictions market, a OTC peer-to-peer desk, and now we have an NFT collection, of course, with Clutch Puppies. And we're planning a few additional things that will only be accessible if you hold the Clutch Puppy NFT. So definitely get on Magic Eden right now. The link will be in the comments below and mint your Clutch Puppies NFT. If anybody has any additional questions about the platform, how things work, and just general questions about Clutch Market, my DMs are open. Feel free to reach out. And yeah, thank you guys for your time, and everybody have an awesome weekend.